Hello and welcome to the Uncooperative Gamers. I'm MrGrumpie.
And I'm the Monk, and today we're taking a look at the new decks released for Magic the Gathering 2013. One of the decks includes a white-red deck, Act of War, which I'll be taking a look at.
And I'll be taking a look at the blue and green decks, Sky and Scale. We have absolutely no idea what these decks are like. I can only guess from the Sky Leviathan, which I know from 2012, that I'll be having the Sky Leviathan.
And mine has a woman whose hair's on fire, so I'm going to be having a woman whose hair is on fire. Not a card I'm familiar with. Well, I have really been looking forward to these. I do love new deck days, so I'd like to take a look.
Let's go then! Recording. Oh, this is a hand I can get behind. Look at that. Who are you? Okay.
Pretty cool. So this is a bit more of a demonstration of the new decks rather than all-out battle, because that would be hideously one-sided.
Are you implying something there, Monk?
Nope, not at all. Let's have a look at the new decks.
Yes, let's have a look at the new decks. Who are you and what do you do? That is pretty impressive for a 3 mana cost.
So I'm going with the standard Terramorphic Expanse on the first play, allowing me to pick whichever colour card I am missing, which at the minute is red mana. Pretty useful. It's can't actually afford anything. Cheap, but not cheap enough.
Good. This is the Oracle's ability when it gets put into play. I reveal the top card of my deck. If it is a land, I put it in the battlefield, or I put it into my hand. Luckily it was a land, so now I have an extra land on the field already.
Pretty cool card. It's an armourer who gives a defensive card. Yeah, it's rather than hey everyone have a +1 attack buff, it's everyone have a defense buff. That's actually pretty cool.
Have a look at this guy, it's pretty cool.
Ooh. That is destroy a target. What? That's cool. And it's flying, that's not fair.
It is pretty cool. For those who don't understand, basically whenever this card deals damage to Monk, he will have to destroy an artifact or an enhancement that he owns, which will be funny if he had any.
And annoying because I do have some.
Good, good, that's good news for me.
You do untap all creatures. That sounds pretty cute. Use it there.
Who are you? Oh, okay. Guy gives +1/+1 money attacks, that's cool.
Yeah. To himself. Although he is gaining the extra armor buff from the armorer, which is awesome because it looks like I've got multiple armorers, so I'm hoping that stacks. Although I'm just assuming that the guy's now going to be wearing 3 sets of armor when I play that. That's gay.
More armor, and more armor. Well, but I could have kept my buyback for defensive purposes, but this guy is going to jump up to being a 3/4, and therefore there's no point in me keeping back to his defense because he's going to die anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
Also, this guy.
He likes to stomp on things. Yes.
He likes to stomp artifacts, but as soon as I've got an artifact destroying flying punch monster, I think I'll just play this guy and keep him for defensive purposes.
Well, it looks like I do have flying cards of my own, but not strong enough, which is a bit annoying. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, he will be. Ooh. Let's do some number bumping. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I see what's happening here.
Yes. Right ahead and skip this attack because I need my peeps alive for the next turn. Well, I'm enjoying this deck so far. It seems to be all about, well, the white side of it seems to be soldiers, and the red side of it, at the minute I've only unfortunately got one really red card. It seems a bit more like monsterish for the red side. Like kind of like fury and anger and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. My cards seem to be about working together. I mean, these guys just giving you
synergy.
armor everywhere. Synergy, yeah.
Throw that word around, just get promotions. Yeah.
We'll be making a popular.
I'm assuming this guy can wear armor. Yeah, he can. So now
how can he fly and wear 2 layers, 3, 4 layers of armor? How many layers of armor is this guy wearing?
His set and an extra 2 from the armorers. So he's like wearing 3 sets of armors because he's like bitching.
That's way too much armor. How can he fly? It's got to be one really
he's
powerful.
Bitching, I just said.
What's it thing?
Bitching.
I hope your guy doesn't like tight spaces, because that'd be really unfortunate.
He does because he's flying god. Oh my god. Okay. I see. If you attack me, will that enchantment be destroyed?
No, because it belongs to me.
Okay.
For those who are trying to understand why Monkey's so unhappy all of a sudden, I've cast Claustrophobia on him. Whenever it enters the battlefield, I tap the enchanted creature, and the enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap phase, so it will just remain tapped until it destroys the enchantment. Isn't that fun? Carry on killing you with this.
Oh, that's cool. I've actually just taken the time to read me spell. Sounds really cool. I don't know if that'll work though. Not really too much I can do with spells at the minute. Put another card down, but me spells both need a bit more power before they're useful. I've got a red spell and
the X cards.
One of them's an X card, the other one's kind of... Well, that would be spoiling it, but it's an awesome card that requires sacrifice, unfortunately.
Let's play this guy. He's been sat in my hand for ages.
Wow, he looks cool.
He'll be cool later. Right now, he's not very cool. Please bear with him.
It's an avatar card.
Yep, I get toughness and power equals the number of cards in my hand, and I get to draw an additional card.
That's the same as the brain card thing in the artifact deck from 2012. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
That was a cool card. I bet someone accidentally killed it by using their last card. You know that's happened at some point.
Yeah, well, I've only had like
cool.
3 or 4 cards in my hand each time, so I'm just like they're going, well, I don't really want to have a 3/4 sat on the field.
I remember this guy from the last game. Yeah. You sir, you can help me. I'll also be using my X card next turn, I think. You just have loads of those?
Yeah, tight spaces for everybody.
I don't think I can destroy...
I see this deck's very much about drawing cards and shutting down people that we don't like.
Deck's all about absolute faggotry, that's what it's about. Ooh, shiny.
Do you not like the tight spaces of claustrophobia?
Need more land. More land. Always more land.
I don't like the look of that. This is gonna hurt. You didn't want to do that. That was just silly. You'll see here, as monks very cleverly, there are only so many things that would require me to.
And they boost themselves up to the point where they can then kill your defending cards.
Not this guy.
Oh, let's leave one. Manual aiming. Dead. That's cool, because that card only gives the buff on the turn that it's actually brought in. It gives a +1 buff and haste, so it allows you to run a move, which is pretty cool. I'm still backed into a corner with mana cost.
Flying Vainling, yeah.
I remember that guy. He's on the other decks.
Yes.
Can't remember if it's on. Is it on this game or was that 2012?
I think it was a 2012 monster.
Yeah. Still cool though. Oh, was it the deck I didn't like?
I think it was
Cloudburst.
Was it Cloudburst?
I don't know. I can't remember anymore. They're all blending together. It's a cool card though. Ooh,
Yeah.
hello. Wow, how many of these do I have?
Not a lot.
I don't know. I need one more mana before I can actually do anything, so I'm just gonna kind of bring this guy out.
Yay, even more.
Yeah, I know, it's cool, right? And...
And Monk health had much health, and there was much rejoicing.
I need land. I need more mana. Well, I've got 2 choices next turn, so...
Land, please.
Well, I'm enjoying my deck. It's very soldiery, but I've always liked soldier decks because they kind of work nicely with each other. Although your deck seems to be working nicer to stop mine.
Yes, it is very fun. They definitely seem to be concentrating on getting a lot of land. Obviously, it's based around the Leviathan again, much like the previous deck in 2012, where it's all about getting cards and just summoning cards and getting more and more and more and more.
For the Sky Swallower.
For the Sky Swallower, yeah, because it's high cost for the Sky Swallower to get out.
Worth it though.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know.
Let me see what you're making a choice of. Come here.
At the minute I'm just doing a little bit of damage. Unfortunately I didn't get the land, but it does convert damage done into life, so it won't actually kill your cards for the cost of 2. Which is a shame, but it will give us the life to hopefully hang on to get a bit more mana so I can do something on my next turn. Pretty cool card, does bring you back into the game. Does damage to a card type and all other card types that share a mana of the same colour. Oh, that guy looks cute.
He's pretty cute.
Just, that sounds not cool, actually.
Very.
Too little, too late.
Is it another land card?
No, it's a flying card. It's a really good one, but you may gain life. Oh, that's cool. But no, too late to make a difference. Darn.
Never say never.
Let's do this. I don't have enough mana.
This is a
I'm
tough
really
decision.
mana locked right now. The spells are so expensive on this team.
It's probably the cheap
Cheap
monsters,
cards, expensive
expensive
magic.
spells, yeah.
I suppose they're not too expensive, but they're just too. I need one more mana for them to actually, like, well, synergize and actually work. I've got nothing.
What do you do? Oh, that's a lot of text on the back. And you. That leaves me with 6. Going down fighting, eh, Monk?
Nothing I can do. Just didn't have the mana for basically anything that I could do. I mean, I've got an angel in my hand. I've got the ability to untap cards and give them +2 and all this kind of stuff, and it's just I can't afford that. So for a cheap deck, this is a pretty expensive deck.
I was taking the effect of. I was just experimenting with cards now, with this groundswell. Target creature gains 2/2. If you play a land that turn, it gets 4/4 instead. It's pretty fun. Who else is here? It's looking pretty cool. This guy's pretty snazzy. Quite like that. You can have him. So that's giving me X number of tokens depending on the converted mana cost. Who else haven't I had a try with? This guy is funky but doesn't have an ability. I'm just loving the ability to just send cards back. It's really effective. Look at that, I took out all your mountain cards. If this game was going to last longer than me killing you right now, I could have, you know, it could be quite crippling. Just like keep sending the land back. Never mind sending monsters back. You just hold everything down with claustrophobia, and then just send land back. You'd be like, you can't even summon anything.
Most cards that can send or lock down cards normally have a restriction to non-land permanents, but I don't know if that's intended or if it's just a super powerful card with a mana cost to make up for it.
Yeah, it was extremely expensive.
An enjoyable deck. I think we got a good look at, well, certainly your deck. I think mine was a bit slightly landlocked, but still a pretty cool deck to see.
It's okay, we're going to be making another video straight away with me playing Active War and Monk and the Reigns of Skies and Scales.
Reverse roles. Well, hopefully you can join us for that, and we'll take a look at the other decks.
Don't forget to pick up this deck if you own Magic the Gathering, and if you don't, at the moment, this week, November the 7th? 8th? Yeah, November the 8th, this week it's on Midweek Madness, so it is cheap. So if you are enjoying the Magic the Gathering videos we're putting out, pick it up. It's a great game. There's no reason not to, I don't think. Especially with the price it is at the moment. So we will see you guys in the next game.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.